no, I didn't expect a big man in a fedora. However, will I get around this? No, it's Mr. X. It's a different fella. Come on, Leon. Come here, buddy. Come here. Ooh. Follow the light.
You are hurt. You should go into the light.
God, is that you? You're hurt. You should go into the light. Just give up. Die. You know.
So, you're just gonna leave me on the bench here?
Ben, I dislike you. Like, fundamentally. Howdy, howdy, everyone. How's it going today? Hope everyone's having a good day. We're gonna see if this holds out. I switched the stream frame rate back to 60. But I am noticing it's a little bit more shaky. But hopefully it won't be too bad. We're back after weekend with more control. And my controller does not seem to want to be plugged in right now. Which, tough titties for that. But I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. I know, bud. Calm down, please. Hudson is being a real butthead today. I just gave him a treat. We just went outside. Just praised him and loved him like a good boy, and now he won't get out from up my ass. Fucking dog should have been a proctologist. Buddy. I love you, but goddamn you're needy. Just chill out. I know you slept almost all day because I was at work. And now that I'm home, you expect me to be your super. I know, buddy. And the worst part is he's just off camera. So y'all can't see him. I'm just talking to myself, it seems like, and saying weird shit to myself. He, like, perfectly wants to be at full hand extension. See, this is what he wants. He wants to lick and chew on my hand. No bite. Like, I'm literally just holding my hand here and he is struggling with it. Bud, calm down. Please. Don't take my headphones with me. Anywho. Hope y'all are doing slightly better than I am today. I generally hope y'all are doing better than I am. I feel like I have a lot of really rough days anymore. Alright, bud. Go lay down. Go lay down. Let's say we go ahead and start playing some video. Which, if I remember correctly, we just got back to Central Executive after going to Dylan's cell. Fly, but I don't think we can do it. Where are our objectives? Speak with Dylan. Investigate the safe room. Frizz duty. Old friends. Old growth. Let's go and do. This is the main quest, I think. So we're gonna do the rest of these first. Talk with Underhill, who I believe is in research. central research? We'll go to central research. Oh, 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 you got it. That's it. We need to go all the way down. We're going to go this way. Which seems like the most reasonable way to do it. Oh, I hear motherfuckers. Oh yeah, those appearance stream ones are now regular enemies. Okay then. There's something here. Reading, the best part. Thresholds. Thresholds have always been sources of great inspiration and great challenge. When a new threshold manifests in the oldest house by redacted, we never know what new discoveries it will provide the Bureau. But we must always seize these opportunities. This report will examine the process of distinguishing recent threshold effects based on their utilitarian possibilities. The quarry brought black rock, one of our most invaluable discoveries, but if the mold has any specific value or any scientific value, it has been difficult to find due to the lengths we must go to in fighting back the particular prolific plant. These are very distinct cases worth comparing as their study offers vastly different dangers and rewards. Refer to file 5-94-1284 for a full report. Alright. So that's where we have to go, but I'm going to go do it. So these are labs. I believe one of them has a very fun thing. A Poets of the Fall. Which I just realized I have copyright music turned off. So we actually can't hear it. Auditory experience, 84.C. Poets of the Fall, My Dark, Disquiet. Answer questions within 2 minutes of listening. Did the song elicit any particular memories? If so, elaborate. Did you at any point feel strong emotion? If so, what emotion? Did a clear image of a weapon appear in your mind during the song? If so, elaborate. Provide detailed description of your current surroundings as you see them. Have you heard the murmur of voices when no one is present? If so, what did they say? Do you hear them now? Please choose one from the following pairs. 6A, 1 or 2. A or B. Day or night. Apple or orange. Burn out or fade away. There's like little Poets of the Fall albums here. Poets of the Fall is the band from all of the Remedy stuff. They are the old Gods of Asgard. They're from Max Payne 2. Like, Poets of the Fall. Sam Lake is friends with the lead dude, I believe, for Poets of the Fall. This is why we couldn't do that earlier. I need the ability to fly. You know, not fall to death. The Which, do you imagine being in the bathroom and there's just an elevator in there? Yeah, the mold has overtaken this. And once we do this mission, we'll get the ability to go to other places, other countries. We've seen a couple where I have walked up to them and gone, oh, we can't go in. Well, that's why. Of course, the mold hurts, but now the elevator will work. Those guys are just talking away.
Excuse me, are you lost?
Kinda, but aren't we all?
Do you normally barge into people's private workspaces?
Sometimes, yeah.
Clearly doesn't know who she's talking to. Shouldn't you be in a safe room?
Why? Because of those hiss things the Rangers keep going on about. Haven't you people sorted that out yet? The situation down here could spell doom for the Bureau.
You mean this mold?
Correct. Perhaps you could help me. I require samples of various mold strains, and the mold has made the environment far too dangerous for me to fetch them myself.
Really? Mold samples? I thought this could spell doom.
It could, and it will, whoever you are. The mold is spreading. We need to find the source before it spreads too far.
Any samples will do that?
No. Samples of 5 unique strains, when blended properly, will allow you to travel deeper into the pit where I've pinpointed the approximate location of the source of the mold.
Okay. So what do these samples look like?
I hope the source of the mold
Similar
is
to
in
the
a
one on my
giant
table
mold
there.
monster.
I've made a list of the samples I need.
Hopefully it's
here.
Winters.
You'll find them throughout the threshold.
I'll take a look. My name's Jessie, by the way.
I'm sure it is.
Have you worked with Emily Pope?
Our paths have crossed. Darling arranged for us to have a coffee. A meeting of the minds, he called it. She's talented. I can certainly see her doing well here.
I feel like there's a but coming.
But she's drunk a bit too much of the Bureau's proverbial Kool-Aid.
Oh, I don't love to hear that
She
Emily's a
shouldn't be
company
afraid
man.
to forge ahead on her own. Science is skepticism. Everything must be questioned before the truth can emerge.
So is Darling your boss?
If you insist on clinging to such outdated hierarchies, then yes. However, I would argue that our fields are too dissimilar for one to manage the other. Of course, Darling would much prefer to find his own miracle solution to the Bureau's fungal frustrations. He always needs to be the hero.
So tell me again how you came to work at the Bureau?
Well, like I said, I was brought in as a special advisor. A temporary position, you see.
The way this is said, it's like it shows up in another bit of dialogue,
that's not the whole
but I
truth.
don't know if it does.
I was employed here for a time, straight out of university. After a decade of admittedly fascinating work in threshold research and regulation, I began to chafe under the bureaucracy. I needed a change. Not that academia was so different.
And then the mold happened.
About 4 months ago, yes. Since my departure from the Bureau, they hadn't been able to find my equal in threshold analysis. Darling and I had kept in touch over the years, meeting at conferences and the like. He called me, and I booked a flight. I've never been able to say no to a man with a dangerous alien biosphere.
Something about
I had
that
to leave
feels
my
weird.
post in the
Of
middle
course,
of term,
it's
but
secret
weird.
science.
So she's a professor. That explains a lot.
You know? Like, it isn't like the
The mold
thresholds
seems
and
to
all
be
that are
having
common
some
knowledge.
weird
Like,
effects
they
on
very
things.
particularly say
Indeed.
that
Even
it is.
people are susceptible. The fungus grows rapidly
So, like, what
within the chest
conventions?
cavity, killing the host.
Like, how does she
Luckily,
study this
one must
outside
ingest
of
the
the Bureau?
stalks to become infected.
You
Don't
know?
eat the mold. Okay.
Don't eat.
We've always cremated the infected bodies after autopsy, but I believe there may be another stage of maturity. A blooming, if you will.
I never thought the word blooming would sound so horrible.
It does make it sound pretty.
Thanks for the information.
My pleasure.
Active threshold mold research. So you want to know how my mold research is going on, Casper? Here it is. Microscopic organism, similar to in appearance to redacted, construct the architecture of the mold. Do not understand if these redacted are original disseminators of the mold or are bitten by some fungal infection. The mold is the most prolific and durable organism I've ever seen. I realize there is a mold source located somewhere on our side of the threshold, rooted here to accelerate growth in our dimension. I refer to the yet unknown source as mold-1. The mold produces an enticing aroma to encourage human consumption of itself. It propagates in the chest cavity and quickly subsumes the entire body, seizing control of motor functions. This behavior was not observed when I first arrived, which means the mold has adapted to our presence, targeting our biological imperatives as a way to spread. It's truly ingenious little thing. Full report will be ready soon. Keep your slacks on. Dr. Darling. Dr. Darling's recently penned essay titled Redacted contains serious glaring omissions that I feel I must shine a light on. Firstly, the entire premise of the essay is that the quarry threshold is beneficial to the Bureau, while the mold is actively hostile, to use his words. We continue to determine the worth of these dimensions and their life forms by using bureaucratic definitions. Secondly, the mold is much more beneficial than some rock. If the redacted creating the mold were reconfigured in their purpose, the structures they could build would rival the greatest size skyscrapers. The mold's resistance to various strains of disease we've attempted to introduce could be derived into redacted. Yes, admittedly, this application is more difficult than picking up a rock and gluing it to a wall, but I pause to wonder when the Bureau lost its eagerness for a silence. Refer to file 2-35-1863 for full report. Hello, Rhea. How's it going down there? Enjoying the mold so far? Settling back into life with the old FBC? I also wanted to ask how your coffee with Emily went. She's a star on the rise, incredibly bright, extremely intuitive, but I want to hear what you thought of her. I think you two could be very good on a project together. Could learn a lot from each other. Let's get together and chat about it soon. Anyway, sorry for the interruption. I'm sure you can't think of anything besides mold right now. You're always a woman of focus. Always admired that about you. Talk soon, Casper.
I'll get back to more important things.
It smells so sweet down here. Suddenly I'm really hungry. I wonder how this mold tastes.
Pink Flamingo, AI46SKE. Agents noticed a transient commonly found outside the entrance of the Bureau headquarters would carry the item and loudly claim to be responsible for the lack of inclement weather. The frequency of these claims attracted the personal interest of Dr. Darling. In interviews disguised as casual conversation, the transient reported that the item gives me clouds when it's hot and sun when it's not. An event of note occurred during a heavy downpour when the vagrant was witnessed performing a possible ritual with the item. See file PAI-1372 for detailed observation. Dr. Darling reported a wait of redacted seconds before the rain stopped. The vagrant received the next day after redacted. He was found to possess no redacted and was released. The item remains in Bureau custody under suspicion of altered status. Though it has still not been proven, all known variations of identification formulas have failed to elicit a response from the item. Alright, so we're looking for mold near fresh corpses, toilets, televisions, staircases, and the pit.
Are those people?
By the way, these things do not get harmed by gunfire all that easily. And they're essentially shooting whatever those spore things are at. They hurt like a son of a... They do home a little bit, which is also kind of sucky. Okay, I have fallen down a hole. I want to make sure I'm not getting sniped from elsewhere. There is a guy up there. Oh no, he dead. Cool. I misunderstood where I was getting shot at. Okay, restrooms are this way. So, I would stand to reason that there's toilets. I definitely think there's toilets. There we go.
Gross. Underhill is gonna owe me for this.
Give me a hand, bud. My weapon. Cool. Hey, what's it? Ah, a TV.
One of Underhill's samples.
There's a threshold, kids. Yay! You have to go out, bud? I love how wonderfully creepy.
Building shifts occur at random and without warning, but with the Bureau's cutting-edge technology, we can stabilize the oldest house. Safe employees are happy employees. Certain rituals allow agents to navigate the oldest house as well. But accidents do happen. Trapping agents
Mr. Bones is
inside
so
the
wonderfully
walls.
creepy.
I heard you got stuck in your room for 3 days, Topher. Too bad you didn't have your book with you. Or any food. And remember, kids, when you feel the floor deviate, it's already much too late.
Man, I love the rest Alright, yeah, good. There's no back out. This is really what Lip is really good for. Alright, staircase. Good.
Found one.
What's the... I do wish this game had like a flashlight, right? There we go. We need fresh corpses near the pit. I think that is. There's Alaris telling me something. Once again, I have copyright music turned off, so nothing. These corpses not fresh enough? Guess I'll follow the string of corpses. There it is.
This must be one of the samples.
Alright, we just need the one from the pit. Where did that come from? Okay, why won't this dude die? Eh.
This looks like a good one.
Alright, let's go speak with Underhill.
That's all 5 samples. I should get these back to Underhill.
Alright.
You look like a woman with mold for me.
That's how I think to say somebody.
I found all 5, but I kind of wanted to eat them.
The mold has that effect on some people. Likely due to the fact it's not actually mold or even of this dimension. I suspect it is the result of 2 incompatible molecular structures, one dominant, coming into contact. I call it mold or fungus because it's closer in appearance and behavior than anything else we know. Except perhaps bacteria.
She reminds me of my old biology teacher.
Did you happen to meet any more members of my ranger detail?
I didn't see any rangers, just walking mold people. Unless...
Yes. If you found mold people, you found my rangers. I refer to the creatures as hosts. They, like other unwary agents, succumbed to the appetite. But that's nothing for you to worry about. The pill I'm
Pretty
about to
worrisome.
make with these samples will make the lower level perfectly safe to traverse. It has the added benefit of immunizing you against the pit's toxic spores.
I feel like I should ask to see her credentials.
There. That didn't take too long now, did it? Ingest this pill, then go and find the source of the mold. Only there can we begin to understand how to stop it.
Take a mystery pill because a rude lady in a hazmat suit tells you to. Great idea,
In
Jesse.
that life.
Ugh. Honestly, did you want me to wrap it in cheese?
Not
Would
the
be nice.
taste, the smell. It stinks in here now.
Good. That means the pill is working. The worse it smells, the safer you'll be. Now go. Find the source.
Thanks for the information.
Alright, let's go
My
investigate
pleasure.
the pit.
Are we finished then?
This one.
This must be the pit Underhill was talking about.
What's through here, though? Picking Berkman basket. Or Bremen I wish I could read. Bremen basket. Containment procedure. Item to be stored in a black rock paneled shell. Keep away from lab animals when not in use. Description. A simple wicker basket with cloth lining. No food items inside. The item produces a hypnotic effect that slowly affects non-human animals, forcing them to congregate passively around the object. Animals from every genus and species that have thus far been tested are susceptible. Single-cell organisms do not appear to react to the effect. Appendix 6/97. Item was taken to a forest upstate for testing. Results of the test provided contradicting data, as some of the affected animals exhibited hyper-aggressive behavior. The exercise unfortunately resulted in redacted. Further testing should be restricted to more low-risk animal species with medical staff on standby. Oh my. Oh. No thank you. Before I go to the pit. control. Storm. I don't like how the walls keep, like, gushing out. Down the hole we go.
Ramsey, Ranger Captain, note 7.25. Underhill sent us down this weird-ass threshold looking for whatever's making all these vegetables sprout. I will say this, it smells delicious.
Oh, that's...
Oh, God. The further I go, the worse it smells.
These ones are way more powerful.
Ramsey, Ranger Captain, note 7.28. Wait, 6, 7. Flash bolt. Probably straight up eating the vegetables now, because why not? Mom said, eat your vegetables. Eat too many and your skin will turn green. Ain't like Ollie's. Hey, Ollie, what'd you find now?
That's horrifying. All the level 1s. I got a feeling that's where we're supposed to go. There's a whole point right outside. What just happened? This is where we started from. It is. Return that way. What's down? Oh, that's. Right. Let's go down here, I guess. Hey, there's a monster.
Is that the source? It's kind of pretty.
Holy shit. Oh, goddamn. That thing wrecked my shit.
Is that the source? It's kind of pretty. God damn it. I think I gotta obviously wait until I gotta obviously wait until those yellow parts are open. Stars.
on a sec. I gotta go let Dopey in. All right. Switch that to bin. No assets and token. Media. Go. Construct mods. I don't have points to do this. Or do any of this.
Is that the source? It's kind of pretty. Nope. Not pretty.
Howdy, Zagboo. How are you today? This is not going my way. Yep. I am controlling. I'm controlling getting my ass whooped. Alright. Rockets did not work out how I wanted. Have more powerful things. Damage while aiming. 34 place out. Spin. Rate of fire. Reload speed. Actually, reload speed would probably be fucking useful.
Is that the source? It's kind of pretty. Nope. Not.
There we go.
I need to stop being surprised by all the weird shit in this place.
I mean, yeah, Jesse, you kind of do. Oh, good to see there's all this fucking health over here now. I don't know where that shit was a moment ago. Thank you for Clara's showing me the way. Good today, I see Super Sister Blade trying to knit a cardigan. Boy, is it slow going. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing all right. I feel like a cardigan. Cardigan.
Oh, so good.
Does take
Need
forever.
more.
Yeah. Don't eat the mold. The pit. I need to get to the threshold. I wish these were labeled when you yeah, okay, this one. Like, I do wish they were labeled when you got them.
You've returned, I see.
I murdered a giant tentacle monster.
And you're not sprouting mold from your eyes. I take it that means my pill worked. Now tell me everything. Did you find the source? You did, didn't you?
I found a big angry plant. Like, gigantic. I killed it.
You killed it!
Yes.
You found the source and you killed it!
Killed the shit out
I
of
could
it.
have learned so much from a live specimen.
It murdered me
Concern
several
is
times.
touching.
Helps.
Really, it's too much.
Here, I brought you a sample.
A piece of the innermost mold. You're not such a lost cause after all. Strange. So different, even superficially. Another stage
Leia
of
loves her some fucking mold.
perhaps.
Please, no more stages.
You'll be pleased to know that cutting down the creature at the source has already resulted in a notable cessation of the mold's rapid growth.
Take that,
You
mother
bought me
Miranda.
time for further study.
So what now?
I'm glad you asked. While you were busy in the pit, a number of mold hosts were sighted beyond the threshold. They managed to sneak out without the rangers noticing. There's a reason I didn't send Steve and Andy to find the mold source with the others.
That's not fair making fun
These
of their
vagrant
names.
hosts
How
must be
stupid they are.
eradicated as soon as possible. The mold can still be spread by their overgrown bodies.
Any idea where they went?
The hosts I've observed are not a sprightly bunch. Here are the reports I've received. They'll help you find them.
I'll go take care of them.
Good. And do be quick about it.
There's a nice way to say that.
Thanks for the information.
My pleasure. Back again, Director.
Loadout. We got a new thing, which is 38% health. She's missing. First duty. Escape. Eradicate the mold. I want to investigate the safe. So that's the one we're going to do next. Just need to get those other. But the elevator works now. central room. And it's filled with motherfuckers. Jesus Christ. Jesus fucking Christ, how many dudes are they sending after? Here, I believe you dropped that. Christ, everybody dead? Oh, there's a mold dude.
One of those mold hosts.
Might as well take him out now when I saw him. I love how there's places that just don't fucking connect to each other around here. I don't think I've been in here yet.
I've been fielding questions recently regarding HRAs. What are they for? Do you always need to wear them? And
Looks like Darling lost his goddamn.
Hedron resonance anyway.
Yes. No.
Despite what you may have heard,
God damn it. Objects of power and their astral connections. Dr. Darling is insistent that certain objects of power share a direct connection to the redacted. An entity or group of entities that we have little information on, or little that I am allowed to access. In his written reports, he states that there is a clear link between these objects of power and the redacted, the astral plane, and the oldest house itself. His work supposes these links are innate and a fact ingrained into the very redacted of objects. As such, the hotline or service weapon. But what if these particular objects were never linked to the redacted, but had that connection forced upon them? Isn't it strange that no other objects of power require such direct contact with the redacted? Isn't it strange that using the service weapon or the hotline will result in grievous harm or even death if the user is not the director, or at least worthy of the role? Why do we assume the involvement of the redacted is a natural fact and not something more redacted? Refer to file 6-23-9382 for full report. This is that thing that I watched. Darling looking rough as shit.
I've been fielding questions recently regarding HRAs. What are they for? Do you always need to wear them? And what's the deal with the Hedron resonance anyway? Fuck. Despite what you may have heard, HRAs are not monitoring devices. We're not tracking your movements or listening to your conversations while you're wearing them. We do that regardless whether or not you're wearing an HRA.
Yeah, I imagine the The oldest house is the kind of place where you
Think of
couldn't
him as,
scratch your ass without 5 different people knowing.
as a life preserver. Only instead of water, the thing HRAs protect you from is classified. One day that classified, not water, might pour in, and you'll be glad you got an HRA keeping you afloat. And if you don't have an HRA, don't worry. It'll be quick and painless.
You don't know that.
Kidding. I'm kidding. We're making more. HRAs are not monitoring devices. We're not tracking your movements.
Utilization of paranatural elements, resonance. Resonance. It's there, but we can't see it. It vibrates around us, through us, from us. But what if the vibration is constant? What could a force like that do? Redacted opened the door to a redacted I've called redacted. The redacted, that whole sentence told us so much. Emits a force that is far beyond the forces we've previously dealt with. It has shown me so much that I have to wonder, is resonance the key element in all altered phenomenon? AWEs, altered items, objects of power, do they share a common redacted? What we've yet to discover, we can harmonize control points. What else would the correct frequency allow us to achieve? What if resonance has been the answer the whole time? Refer to file redacted for full report.
Listening to your conversations while you're wearing them.
Dr. Darling, I suspect my colleague, Dr. Harrington, has already contacted you asking for an increase in her department's budget. I'm not surprised. Parapsychology has always been the squeaky wheel. All fuss but no results. Parakinesiology has always been the stronger department. More breakthroughs, more tangible data, more usable research. I'm sure a man of your esteem can plainly see which department is more deserving of the budget increase. Just think what those additional resources could do for an already formidable research team. Anyway, I know you're a fan of single malt, so I left a bottle of well-aged brown on your desk. Yours in admiration, Dr. Abraham Lewis. Ooh, he's pulling some unethical or less ethical bribery for a better budget. The astral plane and objects of power. The Bureau has spent years studying why objects of power transport users into the astral plane when touched. My predecessor, Dr. Ash, theorized that a potential receptacle determined by Jungian archetypes with the collective subconscious would be inhabited by paranatural energies. When an AWE occurred in its vicinity, creating an altered item, over time, a link was created by the redacted and the astral plane to that item, making it an object of power. So many additional theories have been raised since Dr. Ash's time. Objects of power were placed on Earth as a test by some astral entity. Our dimension was once part of the astral plane, and the objects were left behind as its borders receded. The astral plane was an early threshold into the oldest house, but the connection was severed, and now the two are linked solely through objects of power. I will attempt to disprove some of these in order to thin the herd. Hopefully the truth will emerge. Refer to file 6-32-6498 for full report.
Think of them as
I thought the control point was over here, but I clearly wrong. Get over here. Fuck is this? I know there's one in here. How I got here. Barry, take the fucking elevator. I think the ritual division is closed. I'm mostly killing these guys with other guys. Is there one in parapsychology? Like, there is, okay. Okay, like, Jesus fucking Christ, I just want to fucking control them. Wait, I have abilities? Hold up. More health? I would also like... We'll do ground pound. I use ground pound pretty regular. Constructs, what can I make? I can upgrade shards. Fast travel, where the fuck are we going? Containment, shield, threshold corridor. Shield threshold hall. There we go. I have no idea if this is right. Nope, this is a map. That. Yeah, I think it's right up there. Yeah, there we go.
This is the safe room Will showed me. The one with the altered item inside.
We couldn't do this
Great.
previously
More clocks.
because I couldn't fly. Need to be able to fly to get over this. Now, I think you need to be able to fly to do this boss fight.
The fuck is that?
Defeat the anchor. So this is pretty much just run away from it and try to get a hit on when it does this. I said when it does this. If you don't let it hit you with the clocks. It will hit you with the clocks. I'm hoping these red ones do more damage. I've never noticed them before. But yeah, it just pretty much will vomit a bunch of clocks at you. There will be dudes. We're just gonna sit here and wait for this to come back around, I guess. Oh, that one hurt. Oh no. Oh! God damn it. That's the only downside. Once you stop raising with levitate, you can only slow your descent. You can't go back up. So if you accidentally double click over a pit, you're pretty much.
The fuck is that?
It's making more clocks?
I mean, yeah, how do you think all the fucking clocks got here? Whenever you're ready there, buddy. I think they destroyed the good clock. God damn it, I think I just missed it. God damn it, everybody stop shooting at me. I'm in the middle of something. fucking clock. Turn towards me. This game makes me say weird shit.
That must be the altered item.
There we go.
There. No wonder the Rangers had such a hard time with that one.
Because you literally need to be able to fucking fly into it. Oh, god damn it. Yep. I keep double tapping when I should be, and then thinking I have to tap again. Because it kind of works as a double. That's fine. I could upgrade levitate and ground slam with these 3 points. Then I think the next 3 points I'm gonna add another seize. 4 for that, 3 and 3. Our mission. All right, black rock paneling successfully prevents manifestation of the sphere. A Trotman-style anchor made of iron with a wooden stock. Surface is rusted in places. Weighs 3,789 pounds. The item generates a persistent black sphere, the purpose of which is currently unknown. The sphere is always generated at a precise point in relation to the item, specifically redacted horizontal feet and redacted vertical feet from the redacted of the anchor. Appendix 425, 1983. Redacted. Ranger First Class was dropped into the sphere wearing a diving suit with dedicated oxygen line at redacted AM EST. After 10 minutes and 13 seconds inside the sphere, Redacted's oxygen line was cut at the sphere's border by an unseen force. All agents in the room during Redacted's entry into the sphere experienced vomiting, vertigo, and loss of fingernails within an hour of one another. Ranger Redacted has been declared MIA, presumed dead. Yeah, he dead. He real dead. Mission. Alright, Frizz I know is another boss. Let's go look for Arash's guys. I think most of these are in maintenance. Well, ventilation. We'll go take out Arash's guys and bring him back their sacks. Just
Ranger buddies.
wow,
I should find the others.
that was way easier than I thought it would be. Rocket launcher kinda made quick work. I also did not intend to use the rocket. Right. Next up would be, I think the nearest one would be Black Rock Processing. I say as though I know. Ooh, and while we're here, we pop into Aussie's office. See if there's any,
They don't appreciate music. You need to.
How you
They
doing?
are very good listeners. You can tell them anything, or you can sing to them. Hey, like.
That's why it's good to go back to places you. It's also not the right way. No, that's not it. That is a wall with a light on. Okay. I'm starting to think that there isn't a way to Black Rock Process. All right, Atlas Chamber we have to go to, so we'll go there. Oh, drop your shield. Oh, I didn't have to go far from the, I didn't have to go far from the thing, at least. I was about to say, I don't think I remembered the safe room. Oh, I remember. Yeah, this will lead to Black Rock process. Black Rock lab. The dead dude here. Where I fought that thing. Oh, I didn't think I had it. Back in here. I'm here to take the credit. Ranger, you're about to die. Bro, energy. Would be this way. What I wanted.
There are areas in the oldest house where, under the right conditions, when frequencies match, other dimensions leak in. We call these areas thresholds.
All the fun of waiting for an elevator. One of the big problems with this map is there's no depth to it. So at any given time, I got no idea what floor I'm on. But this is the energy spreader, so this is the right place. But I do reckon I have to be down. Stop hiding. No, but really, stop hiding. I'm low to try to attack you. Well, this is being a bit of a miss. Oh, wait. Just you wait till I find out where the stairs are to go up. Spoiler alert, I don't think they're working. I think once I jump down, I'm down. God damn it.
Ouch. Just like you said.
Now I need to go to the cooling. One in here? Yes. Power plant. I think we can get our power plant. Why does the elevator have a red glow? Come here, let me hit you with an air compressor. Where are you, motherfucker?
They didn't stand a chance without HRAs.
Now we just have to get to Black Rock Core. Which, before we do, I think there's a Mashley mission here. I think there's a bunch of mold. Back up to this. here. I don't like how wet it is. That is particularly. That door is apparently locked. Okay, maybe I was wrong. Google in Central Research Park. Yeah, I am wrong. Medical Center. Talk with plants. Okay, yeah, I was wrong. I do wish there was a way to skip the elevator rides. You look like a. Let's just all sprawled out on the recliner upside down again. How far into it are you? It takes you 15 minutes to do a row, and being surprised by that information tells me you're not very far. Like 4 rows. Oh no. You are going to be, do I not have anything in the Black Rock Quarry? Son of a bitch, I don't have anything in the Black Rock Quarry. Quarry entrance. So what made you decide to start making a cardigan? For the next 7 to 10 years. Quarry. At least he's right at the end. Oh Lord, everything comes up.
I should get these back.
Fast travel to Central. Lord, everything's rolled. For a theater show I'm in, but now I'm thinking I might try crochet it because it would be way faster. Is crochet way faster? Like, I imagine it would be.
You have to write everything in a made-up gibberish code.
Like, my experience.
Here are the pouches.
Like, I don't really know the difference between the
6.
I wouldn't imagine.
It's all of them.
Like, they would be, like,
well, I guess I'll just have to
too
wear all
different.
of them. It sounds sappy, I know, but
All his friends are
that's
dead.
all I can think to do.
Nothing's easy with the hiss. Is it rude to ask what's inside?
What's inside the pouches?
Too late now.
You know, the story's confidential, but, well, I guess I can tell you, being the director and all.
The fact that anything
the
is
Bureau
redacted
heard
from
rumors
director.
of a werewolf gathering upstate every full moon. Us being rookies, they sent us to confirm it was bullshit.
Hold on, is he about to tell me werewolves are real?
Turns out, there was an altered item that was creating violent gravitational anomalies during full moons. Oh, man, we nearly did it that night. Well, to remember the occasion, we all bought silver bullets to wear around our necks, just in case we ever ran into another werewolf.
So why did you
That's
leave the
nice.
Rangers?
I thought I could do more good here. And somebody's got to protect the people who protect everybody else, right?
I have to go.
Me too. You're not the only one who's busy, you know.
abilities. We got 2. There was something in here too. We got shield strength. Need a new mission. Alright. Personnel protection. Good power. These ambient ones we're not going to do for the time being. Frizz duty, that is another boss fight. So we're not going to do that quite yet. Let's clear the mold. Very mold heavy episode in the medical sector. I reckon logistics would be the closest. Hunt on his clusters to eliminate their healing enemy. Yeah, I hate his clusters. Although, you can get to a point where you can possess them. And then you can possess more than one. And they effectively become immortal. And work. We don't have a level card yet. Howdy, Florida girl. How are you today? Good to hear. Good.
Mold's gotten in here too?
Yes, we were just down here now.
Let's get cleaning, she said, cocking her gun.
I like how my plan here has been to fist fight this motherfucker for no reason other than why not? And I'm losing. That's the thing about it. I think there's a wheelchair in my... I feel like I deserve more health in that game. What am I looking for? Is it like... No? Is it these? They're glowing. Yes, it is. Okay, cool. That answers that. Good to hear. It has been a day. Like, not particularly bad stuff. Like, I feel like I have a lot of those anymore where it's like very tiresome. Okay, the mold does not seem to have spread. So I'm probably not. Yeah, because I'm now in here. Are you one? Be one over here, right? Wait. Got it. And I missed. Alright, we're just hammering through missions. I mean, granted, these are all side quests. So, you know. But we're doing them. That's the important. Let's unlock a little bit more power. We need a mission. I don't know what I just unequipped. Alright. Talk to the plant. We'll take out the mold because that's more active. And there's more of those all over the place. Go down to parapsychology. Because all of these look like they're in central research, so we'll deal with those. Don't lick my elbow, it's weird. You're weird for doing that. Okay, we gotta figure out how to get in there. I can't break this window. Okay, there's no reason in the world that shouldn't have worked. Where are they? Oh. Oh, I'm doing the personal, this is, one of those. Where? Where? I'm offering air support and I don't see the, oh, no. I'm trying to give them an inch. An inch of this fist. There's a hiss cluster. Where is it? God damn it. I think the mission completed, but there's still enemies. God, this is why I don't do these. There's so many fucking enemies. I'm not even sure where. Oh, you. There we go. Now then. Alright, that was a bit fucking much. No door. This leads me here. To go down and around. Yes. I guess I shouldn't have, guessed him. I should have killed him. Did that move the needle at all? Oh, it did. Moving out of parapsychology. Okay. There's a mold dude hanging out somewhere that I didn't see. A mold dude in here I just didn't see. Oh yeah, there he is. Alright. Now to head over to Ritual Division. All the way down. Thank God for fast travel in this game. I know there's a non-zero chance I'm missing out on like XP or like it looks like some mold over yonder. Where would we be without fast travel? Walking our asses somewhere. I think it's meant to get off the elevator. Mold has not entered the safe. Mold has not saved. With recent arrival of the Redacted, there are certain glaring gaps in the Bureau's ability to educate and raise young Redacted. There are no other Redacted for Redacted to play with, and Redacted is expected to learn about a frightening new concept. Redacted will require a slow, Redacted-friendly introduction to the paranatural topics. With this in mind, allow me to introduce the Threshold Kids, a television show in which a cast of fearful puppets explain the dangers of living at the Bureau, but also show the fun side of the paranatural. Budget would be minimum. I took a few puppet making courses at my local community center. We can have research staff build the sets, record the footage, and even do the voices. It'll be good for morale, and I guarantee Redacted will respond positively to these videos. We can't expect a Redacted to enjoy lectures and people in lab coats, but as television has proven for years, Redacted love puppets. So, the Bureau specifically, I know exactly what the I know roundabout what the Redacted parts are. The Bureau made the Threshold Kids to, like, specifically for Dylan. Like, they made them for Dylan. Oh, so this is a new place. This is a new place filled with horrors. Mirror testing. We'll have to check that out when we have a level 6 card. I bet you there's something weird in there. Based on this whole fucking weird ass lab with its weird porno set fucking testing area. I love the area of effect. I gave them new friends. Mold. He's out here looking for fucking mold. Like a fucking nerd. Training and protective studies. Which looked like it really got fucked up. I don't see any mold. This is the HRA lab. I don't think mold spread this. We have the power to go vertical. Now we might as well. Not seeing much of anything up here, but right towards luck and probability. This looks like a moldy bathroom. That's why you always clean your bathroom with bleach. Luck and probability, which is a big old puzzle we have to work on later. Well, shit. Motherfucker. I really need... Oh shit. I need some kind of weapon that is quick. Where is that? We're gonna throw more damage. There we go. Everything's made better with a shotgun. Where the fuck is this final boss? So this lab requires you to do a bunch of things to like solve a puzzle. I forget what the reward is for solving the puzzle, but it's one of those things where like, yeah, no, I'm gonna look it up. I'm not I have previously. I don't remember the solution, and there's multiple parts to it. Did we find one? We did find one. Now where I can fly up. Okay, I can't destroy any of this. Maybe the elevator's the right move. Maybe I was wrong on my assumption that like it would just be like, hey. I think I'm right. Here's up. There we go. Can you imagine being like having a swanky ass office? A nice ass office, though. All right, we only have central resources. That's right around the corner. Yeah. No, it's lucky. Jessie out here fucking forcing her way through the concrete. Got that.
Talk to the plants.
That's a different mission.
Small talk
Do
was
that.
never really my strong suit. At least they can't talk back.
Oh, looks like mold over there. Everybody remember where that plant was. And that one. Oh no, the mold's going for the poets of the fall.
I think that's the last one.
Alright,
I
speak
should
with
let
Dr.
Underhill know.
Actually, Underhill's right there. We'll go do that. Then we'll come back, speak to the plant. Yeah, we'll speak to the plant, and I think that will do it. Speak with the plant.
Beyond the mold, it's alive.
I found the hosts. They won't be spreading any more mold.
Well done. I'll send burn teams to sanitize the locations. I'm beginning to wonder if these hosts are originating outside the threshold in independent patches of mold growth.
You don't sound very optimistic.
Optimism is for farmers. as my mother always said.
Makes no
I
fucking
suppose you could now return to that hiss business you all seem so concerned about.
This woman has some incredible tunnel vision.
Thanks for the information.
My pleasure.
We are going to not speak to Dylan. We're going to speak to the plants. Dusty has important plant-related business. There are two over here.
I hope your day has been productive, little plant. That really works, huh?
I love how she actually talks to the plants. Like, it's a legitimate
I
thing.
hope those
Don't
nasty hiss
walk
haven't been bothering you too much.
in the cafeteria needs speaking to. Carla, does it strike you as odd that Darling insists on having us appear in these bizarre videos of his? I mean, we just stand there. He doesn't even let us have lines or anything. Don't get me wrong, beats a day in the lab. Plus, it's always great to work with you. Oh yeah, I finished the comparative analysis of the two BlackRock samples you sent. The Prism, or whatever you called it. I filed them in the usual place under C for Carla. A handy mnemonic device, right? Haha. Anyway, let me know if there's anything you want to discuss about the data. I'll gladly explain. Maybe we could chat about it over some drinks, or dinner even. Can't remember the last time I had a good steak. Maybe we could go together after work sometime. Free tomorrow. All the very best, Hubert. Hubert's thirsty as shit. Hubert, man, you gotta tone it down. You're gonna scare Carla away.
I wish my leaves were as pretty as yours.
I like how I turned off copyright music. The only music that comes through now is Ati's. Oh, hello? I didn't see you there. I'll have it.
Do you have a family? I have a brother. I miss him a lot.
I say as I'm actively avoiding going to talk to my brother. I only have one or two more plans. I don't think it's any of them. Safe house. Well, I would really spruce these up, you know. There's.
They say I'm the director, but what does that mean? I have no experience in leadership roles. I have no on-the-job training.
Jesse out here venting to the plants. The HRA lab? Yeah. Look, one more. Down in front. Glimpse into the Paranatro. I'm not even going to try that word. Synchronicity? and the unseen connection. Synchronicity is a phenomenon long recognized by the wise, but only recently given a name by science. It's how we rationalize events connected by no identifiable causality, yet commonly conjoined in purpose. How does a dream foretell an event in the physical plane? Why do hounds bail at the death of their master? Love. Hold on, that one's just love. Like, I guess they mean it in a more physical sense, not the why so much as the why at the moment, but, which has occurred miles away. Yeah, if I read the next sentence, that would have made more sense. Not getting all indignant about love. The world is unified in ways that we do not yet understand. Sometimes we stumble across these invisible, unseen chords and wonder at the result. The visionary Carl Jung laid the road. Now we must walk it. My fledgling research department will make it our mission to reliably reproduce redacted behavior by the close of 1959. Once done, the mechanics of synchronicity will lay themselves bare in due time. We are striding into the future of science. History may not remember our names, but God himself will. Refers to file redacted. Referral report. What's that dude down in... Run around like a madman for the next fucking 20 minutes. And it's in an office. Fucking shotguns, I'll tell you. Make sure it ain't a bathroom plant. I don't have any plants in my home. No real particular reason I don't. Also, don't really like plants all that much. Fucker's still trying to throw it at me. Okay. Well, bye, I guess. Oh, I wonder if it's in there. Does she? Please? Doors are fucked. Oh, so this is one of those rooms that would hurt if I hadn't done the other. Game Hammer AI 5-BE. Note, per archival mandates 8-8.A, this document has been edited to meet the current administrative standard. Certain terminology may be out of date. I'd love to hear that in a document. Howdy, liaison. How you been? How are things going for you? Containment procedure. No method for suppressing the items. Thaumaturgial? I have no idea how the fuck that's supposed to be said. Effect is yet known. To prevent infection, wear proper safety gloves when handling. Description. The item is a wooden mallet from a high striker carnival game. The long wooden handle extends from the head. The item infects any infects. Been busy with life, but Europe is great. Glad to hear things are, good over there at least. Busy's not always a bad thing though, too. Glad it's a mostly positive report though. Like, items affected organic material and contact. The effects of this disease are similar to leprosy. Oh, great, a leprosy hammer. But develop a much faster rate. Within a matter of days, tissue loss develops in the limbs closest to the infection point, while the disease itself has not claimed any lives. Secondary infection as a result of numerous deaths. I don't know if I want the leprosy hammer. I don't know if I want to bind with the leprosy hammer. And once again, radio. Oh. No, thank you. You know what? A hand here. Okay, that felt like a fucking trap. Oh, so I am full up of things again. Get rid of this level 2. C speed, which is 57, so what beats 57? 58. $70 beats that. Any more health? 36% beats 25. Equip that. We can deconstruct that. We can construct that. These are level 2s. Level 2 is for the weak. Level 3 is next on the shopping. Level 1, level 2, level 2. Really wish they would have given more, space for this shit. It feels like we purged all of them that we could at the beginning of stream, and now I've had to do it again at the end of stream. I cannot believe this was just a room to get some loot and be attacked by 500,000 fucking holes. Dr. Darling, I must inform you of the very questionable documentation I'm seeing from Underhill's desk. She clearly has no concept of what the mold is. She claims there are microorganisms responsible for constructing the mold. Ridiculous. It's a rapid-growing fungus. Not dissimilar to Cujo. Cujo, I think that's. And it's also how it's spelled. I'm just stupid. I find it interesting that an old friend of yours gets her budget approved with no questions. Asked, I wonder if the Operations Oversight Committee would be interested to learn of that. Yours in estimation, Dr. Abraham Lewis. Says the guy who tried to bribe Casper Darling with a scotch. Oh. Oh.
It's done.
I don't know if I need to see Casper Darling.
Large scale HRA. It's an easy choice. It's no choice. It's there now. Protecting the most important thing from what's coming. I'll be there inside. Ready to be blown away. Ready for the journey.
Unfortunately, we already know what happened to Darling, or where Darling ended up. We're more or less just seeing the how. He's currently in a very charged relationship with a certain poet filmmaker. Okay then. Where the fuck is this final plant? Nothing in there. Oh, shut up. Oh, are you the final plant? All right, everybody make note of this plant by Darling's office. Damn it. There we go.
Chlorophyll really brings out the green in your leaves.
That's the final plant. That's the final plant.
I kinda wish there were more. They're good listeners.
All right. Now then. I think there's control point right. Thursday. What? 5 points? Hot diggity damn. Alright. I can up my shield barrage damage by 100% and seize an additional enemy. We're gonna do that. That. Then the next 3 points we get, I'm going to upgrade my melee. We'll be all in line and we can just start going straight across. Fast travel to executive. I feel like the audio has also started lagging in a weird way. I'm not sure why. I don't have any, right? No. All right. Next week, we will start in with story or another boss fight. A hard boss fight. Probably a hard boss fight. But yeah, save on real quick. And we quit to the main menu. All right. Whew. Well, I feel like that was a really productive stream. We did like all of the mold. Did a couple more Ati missions. We did some other side quests. We read a bunch. All in all, I think that was fairly productive. Anywho, thank you all for being here. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for watching. Thank you for lurking. I appreciate all of you. We'll be back Thursday with more Control. Where we'll do more side quests and then a main quest probably. Of course, I have so few side quests left. You do get a reward for doing all of the Ati missions, so I will be checking the basement again in the janitor's office. Because you get something that I think is a little fun. And in the meantime, I'll look up the luck and probability puzzle and see what I gotta do for that. Because there's like 8 steps, if I remember correctly. And they can be all found in that room, like what to do. But it is kind of a motherfucker. Because it's one of the many things in this game where it doesn't tell you to do it. You just have to figure it out. And it all has to do with luck and probability. Jagbu, good luck on your cardigan. I hope you can get another couple rows done in the next 6 to 8 weeks. Florida Girl, lovely to see you. Liaison, thank you for coming in. And good luck with how things have been. And hopefully they continue going well for you. Nice to see you as always. Like I said, I'll be back Thursday. Hope you all have a lovely middle of your week. And I will see you all later. Bye. I'm taking the Symphony of Night approach. Die, monster. You don't belong in this world. Okay, dude, don't throw your herpes at me. That shit's not cool. And I'm almost out of stasis.